Dear students, today we will study about deadlock detection using RAG, that is resource allocation graph. Now, as we know that a resource allocation graph is a graph. With the help of that we can find out a resource is acquired by a process or a process is waiting for a resource to be acquired. Now, if a cycle is being formed in a resource allocation graph RAG, where all the resources have the single instance then the system is a deadlocked system. Now let us take an example where we have three processes, that is P1, P2 and P3, and we have three resources R1, R2 and R3. Now in this, the R3 is acquired by a process P1. P1 is waiting for a resource R1 that is acquired by P2. P2 is waiting for a resource R2 that is acquired by P3, and P3 is waiting for a resource R3 that is acquired by P1. So here a cycle is formed. It means a system has deadlock. Now in this we have to perform three type of matrix. One is allocation matrix, we have to create a request matrix, and after that we have to create available matrix. So on the basis of this we will analyze that the system is in deadlock state or not. Now in the resource allocation graph, the allocation matrix is formed by using resource allocation graph of a system. Now in allocation matrix, an entry will be made for each of the resource assigned. Now for example, we have a process and we have a resource R1, R2 and R3. We have a process P1, P2, P3. Now in the previous graph we have seen that R3 is holded by a process P1, so here we have to put a 1 and here we have to put 0. Now P2 is acquiring a resource R1, so we have to put 1 and here we have to put 0. In P3, 0, 1, 0. So this is the allocation matrix. Now we have to prepare a request matrix. Now in request matrix, an entry will be made for each of the resource requested. Now let us create a request matrix. We have a processes and we have a resource R1, R2, R3, P1, P2, P3. Now P1 is requesting for a resource R1, so we have to put 1 here and 0 here. P2 is asking for a resource R2, we have to put 1 here and here, 0 and 0. And P3 is requesting a resource R3, so we have to put 1 here and 0. This is the request resource. Now availability is 0, 0 and 0. As we seen in the allocation matrix, all the resources are acquired by the processes P1 and P2, and in the request matrix each of the process is requesting a resource. None of the resources are available, so we have to put here available matrix equal to 0, 0, 0. It means a deadlock is detected here. Hope you have understood this one. Thank you very much.